dudes, my dooders, my friends, my positive people. Welcome to our very first gun showcase. I'm not even sure what to call this. It's just a gun we've been using for the past week and a half or so, and we've been having fun with. So today's gun is the MP9-N. I want to preface all this with I'm fairly newer to the game, so I would say I would still consider myself more beginner style. And this is just my opinion on the gun from that kind of standpoint. So I just want to make sure you guys just know it's my opinion. I'm no expert on any of these stats and all that kind of recoil and all those kind of things. But I've been having fun with it. So we're just going to make video. I'm probably going to make these in the future as well. So if you have any recommendations of fun guns you're using or just doing really well with, feel free to leave those in the comments below. Let's get in these stats. So ergonomics, we're at 80. So you can move quick. Recoil 48, horizontal recoil 227. Got single fire, full auto. Shoots 9x19. This right here, fire rate 1100 RPM. This little puppy rips. I mean, it shoots quick. Effective distance 200 meters. I got a clip of the distance that we've used on this gun. All right, let's get into the pricing of things. The gun itself, around 16 to 20K. Now, there are a couple things to look out for with this gun. I personally like this one. I got this one for 20K with the scope already on it. So you can kind of watch the flea market, try to get a gun with, say you have the side attachment, a scope on the top, the thing to attach the suppressor, the foregrip. One thing though is a lot of them, the stocks are folded. So make sure you inspect it before you buy, because sometimes it looks like there's no stock, but there is. And other times people sell them without the stock and you might think it's folded. So just be careful on those things. Like I said, I found this one with the scope on it. So this scope itself, I don't remember the exact price, but some scopes are up to 20K, and that's how much the gun costs. So, I mean, you could technically buy two guns just from selling the scope. You can use whatever scope you want. So for the pricing, I'm just going to do a rough 20K. We're going to round up on most of our stuff. Now, a little post-production here. I forgot to say that this mount that has a suppressor can also attach a laser, flashlight, whatever you want to the bottom of it as well. The mount that goes with the suppressor is 8K unless you have mechanic leveled up high enough, then it's only 4K. I don't have that yet. The side mount where I have my flashlight, that's only 1,000 rubles, so that's nice. You can add a laser, whatever you want. I've been running this X400 because I've been getting it off scav rates. I think that was around 7 or 8K to buy that. It's got a flashlight and a laser, so I do enjoy that. The magazines, I go with the 30 round magazines. You're gonna want to because how fast it shoots. You're gonna rip through ammo. That's basically the thing that costs the most on this gun. So I get about 4 of these. That's around 6 to 8K rubles each. Sometimes it's up for dollars because I believe Peacekeepers, if you have them leveled up enough, it sells it for $36. But I think people sell it for like 50 on the market. The ammo I've been using is AP 6.3, which is around 800 rubles. Sometimes you can get a little cheaper, but sometimes it's also more. I'm just gonna round up, like I said, put about 100K or so for ammo. You can also get the rip ammo that does like crazy flesh damage. I want to say like 102 damage to flesh. So if you're really good at aiming for legs, I'm not that experienced, not that good at it, so I've just been running AP 6.3, but you can run the rip as well. Now the suppressor is about 30K. That's the most expensive thing other than ammo on the guns. Here's the parts list if you want to just copy this and screenshot for what you want. One thing I will add is the upper. If you get the tan one, I think it's +8 ergonomics, where the black one is +5. So just that. I don't think there's anything recoil wise, just ergonomics is higher on the tan one. So your grand total for the guns probably like 120,000 on the high end, say 220,000 with ammo. So it's definitely not the cheapest gun, but it's definitely not close to the most expensive. Before I run the next couple of clips, unfortunately I don't have all my clips because I built a new PC and the videos got messed up. I'm going to give a couple things that I noticed about the gun, things I enjoyed, stuff like that. So first off, the gun for me was a little bit rough to judge because I was in a bit of a rut with my raids. Now this gun probably in better hands, more experienced players. Also, I run mainly solo. So maybe if you're in a group with someone that potentially is a little more equipped for distance, it could be even great. Now, I will say the good raids I did have, the high fire rate was such a plus for me. Like that fits my play style. Any gun that has high fire rate I normally do pretty well with. And it was just really fun to use. So in my opinion, definitely there's guns out there that are way better, but it's so nice to switch it up here and there. Now, a couple tips I will give is try and make fights as close as range as possible. This next tip kind of goes along with that. Bring grenades to kind of close the distance. So chuck a nade, let it explode, kind of run to your next piece of cover. Obviously you're trying to get people with grenades as well, but you can also use them as a way to move up to different pieces of cover. You're gonna want to bring backup ammo because you're gonna, with the high fire rate, you're gonna, and only 30 round mags is as much as you can bring. You're gonna run through ammo pretty quick. This next tip I'm kind of 50-50 on because it's it just depends on the thing, but play it safe because you don't have the distance. So, or if you see a big group, like I said, I play solo. So like if I see a big group, I'm not pushing them. I died a couple times doing that, but I've also almost wiped a full team of 4 on the one time. So I mean, it's kind of a give and take with the playing safe. And the last one's not exactly a tip, but just have fun with the gun because it is so fun to me. There was something about it that just made it real fun. Maybe because it wasn't what I was used to. I'm not sure, but I really enjoyed it. So for the next part, I'm just gonna play a few clips here and there. Like I said, I don't have a lot, so it's just what I have left over. Enjoy.